Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video, and today we've got another Game of the Week episode. It is yet another day of Christmas. New Year's Eve to be precise, if you like. It's a stupid modernised saying that, but I started saying that many years ago. Anyway, that's a complete sidetrack. Today we've got a Game of the Week episode. It is Liverpool versus Man City, and that is going to be played tomorrow on New Year's Eve. So, this is just the fixture list this year seems really congested. There seems to be a game almost every day, including New Year's Eve, which is really rare. You never get games on New Year's Eve. Granted, if a team is going to play, say, on Boxing Day, they will be playing on New Year's Eve, and then if a team's playing on the 27th, then they will be playing on New Year's Day, that sort of thing. But it's still quite a shock, because I wouldn't expect there to be quite so many fixtures on different days. We've had football almost every day, apart from yesterday, I believe. So this is a pretty mad, or is it today? Is it today that there's no football? No, today there is a game. But anyway, let's jump into the statistics. So, on FIFA 17 right now, you've got a simulation of the game in hand. Unfortunately, Aguero and Gundogan are playing in the default teams, despite the fact that I did indeed turn match down, so that really makes little to no sense to me. However, let's have a look at some stats. In the last 3 Premier League meetings, Liverpool have beat Man City on every occasion, scoring a whopping 9 goals in them 3 games. So, in the 2015-16 season, the most recent game between them, they won 3-0. And then, in between that, there was a League Cup fixture, the final, obviously. And they drew 1-1, but penalties, or was it extra time, I'm not sure. I think Man City did win the League Cup. Of course they did, yes. And then you had Man City losing, 4-1 to Liverpool on a complete amazing win there for Liverpool. And then another win for Liverpool, 3-1 to Liverpool in the 2014-15 season. And if you go back to earlier, back in 2014, was the last time that Man City beat Liverpool in normal time in any competition. They won 3-1 on the 25th of the 8th, 2014. That is insane. I cannot believe quite how many results Liverpool have got recently against City. You go even further back than that, you've seen a lot of draws, in fact a lot of draws, and then a few wins for City, a few wins for Liverpool. It's pretty consistent, but now you're going back to sort of like 2009 time, so there's no point of going this far. Anyway, let's have a look at some different statistics now. So, there was a victory for Liverpool after a 4-1 victory over Stoke on the 27th. Liverpool would take on City a mere 2 days later, and Sunderland less than 48 hours after that. It is just an insane Christmas schedule. Jurgen Klopp has actually moaned at the Christmas schedule, saying he cannot believe having a game less than 48 hours after another game. Oh, wow. They need to grow up a bit. I remember the days. Well, I don't remember the days, but come on. I mean, even I've played games less than 48 hours after each other. I think once I had to catch up on fixtures on my Sunday league team, and we ended up playing like less than like 24 hours between each other. I think we had a game on a Saturday and then a Sunday as well, or something like that. I can't even remember. But either way, that is ridiculous. They can't be moaning at that. That is just stupid. Wow. In fact, I once went on holiday, and on the Sunday that I came back at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and they still played at about 11 o'clock on the day. Granted, they're professional footballers. They have, obviously, they have a lot of lethargy, is that the word? Their muscles and stuff. It's a lot of strain on that shit. But I think, at the end of the day, it's over-exaggerating a little bit. It's only one time a year, the Christmas period. And to be honest, it's what they get paid for, to play football. I get that injuries could occur and stuff, especially with how easy it is really to get injured when you're a professional footballer. But I think they just need to pull themselves out the bag, and Jurgen Klopp needs to stop blaming the fixture list. It really annoys me. After their back-to-back losses to Chelsea and Leicester City, Man City have rebounded lately with 3 consecutive wins, including a 2-1 win over Arsenal. Of course, Man City currently stand in 3rd in the table after 18 games played, a goal difference of 19 and 39 points, which means they are currently 7 points behind league leaders Chelsea. Liverpool are in 2nd, 40 points they have, and they are 6 points behind league leaders Chelsea. So this is a huge game for both of them. Only 1 point separating second and third, which are, of course, the teams that are playing today, well, tomorrow. And it is Liverpool who is in second, playing at home at Anfield at 5:30, and it is just an insane game. This will be... It's lining up to be a complete 0-0. It's lining up to be an utter 0-0. No, all joking aside, I found this new website now, in fact, and it's called EPL Index, and it's very interesting. I would recommend it. It's got quite a lot of previews on here, and one of the preview actually states that their prediction for this game is 1-1 based upon statistics elsewhere. And Liverpool have been able to keep good results in the absence of Coutinho, but their performance levels have dropped a bit, something that could show against City. This match will likely be decided by a battle between control and chaos. Pep Guardiola's team will look to control the game and suffocate Liverpool like they did against Arsenal a few weeks ago. Liverpool will hope Klopp's brand of organised chaos will be able to keep City from establishing control and rip their vulnerable defence apart. Okay, that's really... I think this website is absolutely amazing. I really think you should go and check it out. It's not sponsored or anything, this video. I've just literally stumbled across this website, and it is genuinely very, very interesting. This is one of the first New Year's Eve games, of course, in many, many years. And key players-wise, Sadio Mane is apparently the key player for Liverpool, sorry. And then for Man City, Kevin De Bruyne is the key player. Man City are full of attacking weapons, but Kevin De Bruyne is apparently the man that will be the deciding factor for them. John Stones is also doubtful for the match after he tweaked his knee against Hull City on Boxing Day. This match will come too early for his fellow City centre-back Vincent Kompany as he continues to recover from yet another injury. Of course, Gundogan will also be out due to a long-term knee injury he picks up against Watford, which is probably around 9 months, I think, apparently. Sergio Aguero will make his comeback after his 4-game suspension, ended against Hull City. Oh, okay, my bad. Sergio Aguero is playing in this game and is allowed to play indeed. So... this is a very, very intriguing game. I really don't know what to predict for this. They've got last 5. Liverpool have lost, drew, won, won. Man City have lost, won. So Man City have actually lost a point on Liverpool in the past 5 games. This is a really tough one. Personally, I'm really struggling to decide who I think will get a result here. On the one hand, you've got Man City, who are, well, you know, they're doing okay. It's their first season under Pep. It's taken him time to, obviously, sit into the role. But then again, you've got Chelsea. It's Conte's first season there too. And yet he has just hit the ground completely running. He's doing a magic wonder at Chelsea at the moment. They might not be able to keep their temperament up for the entire season, but I tell you what, 13-point gap between Man United and Chelsea already. It reminds me of something, doesn't it? Then you've got a team like Liverpool, who are, again, quite surprising this year. I was thinking Klopp at Liverpool, first proper season, I reckon now. What's he going to do? And, to be fair, he's started a decent job. He's doing a very good job, and defensively in the past weeks they seem to have also got a lot better. In fact, if you look at Liverpool's record defensively in the past weeks, they've conceded 1 goal against Stoke, no goals against Everton, no goals against Middlesbrough. Granted, they conceded 2 against West Ham and Bournemouth, but in the past 3 games they've conceded 1 goal. I know that 2 of them games were against Middlesbrough and Stoke, but then the other one was a derby. And Stoke aren't an easy team to beat either. I know they're only 13th this year so far, but they aren't an easy team to beat. And obviously, Everton's goal, that they won that in the final minute. So, that is a bit of a balance. You've got Liverpool, who are clearly competing now. They are only 4 points off losing out on their Champions League spot, granted. But, you know, I think they could get Champions League this year. They probably will if they keep up their temperament, they keep their discipline, and they don't get any more injuries, which is key. Of course, Coutinho is currently injured, I believe. Then you've got Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United. That's the top 6. It's basically the expected top 6 you would ever expect. And it is the most typical top 6 that you can find in a league. So, what is going to happen in this game in particular? You've got an Anfield who are, well, eager to win, and yet you've got a team right now who on FIFA draw 0-0 as per, because, you know, every game of the week seems to be a 0-0 on the simulation. I'm going to have to start playing these games myself, because it's just ridiculous. Anyway, that does wrap this video up. I do hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. My prediction is 2-1 Liverpool. That is a very, very ambitious result. Goodbye for now.